didn't go on that light, and this guy, he flashed his lights and then came up and like flipped me off. I've had 2 of those. Y'all seen both of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this video out, even though, and then I got a 1 light car. You see it, 1 light car right there. Super heavy stalking. This is the heaviest I've ever seen it in my life, that I've ever had it in my whole targeting of 7 years. And I kind of have to connect the dots on this one, guys. I have to connect the dots. These people are out for revenge for what happened, and I am a target. Like, I'm a target for that revenge because I live in this city and I'm a target individual. That's why I'm preaching peace, because it hurts people. Violence hurts people. It hurts everybody. So I hope that I'm getting clear evidence that this is occurring, that my words are true. I don't want to just say those things and not back it up. This is crazy. This is the craziest I've ever seen my stalking, ever. And the way they were shooting stuff at me, they weren't doing the high-pitched sound or anything. And there's a 1 light car behind me. And I'm preaching peace. Like, you know, I'm talking about that situation and what that guy was, and I'm preaching peace about it, and they're still doing this. They want somebody to suffer for what happened, for what that man did. I think his name is Gavin. I may be getting that wrong. Y'all correct me on that on the comments. But I'm trying to show you, because somebody was commenting kind of negatively on my comments, and I had some people backing me up on it, that peace is the answer. These are different times than way back when the British were invading or something like that. Yeah, I'm not capable of violence anyway. I want to get my hands on the weapons and stuff like that, but it's just, this is what it causes. I've never had targeting like this, like vehicular stalking or the actual inner circle directed energy weapons. I've never had it this like out of control. I mean, they're using it. They're using, instead of saying, okay, well, this guy went out and did something crazy because he was being targeted, let's back off because this is like causing bad stuff. They're going the other way with it, guys. That's what I'm trying to warn about, and that's what they will always do. That's what they will always do. And we're gonna have to, you know, because this guy already did this as a TI community, we're gonna have to speak about this and the dangers of it. You know, but I mean, this is not good for us. This is not good for the TI community. None of these violent events, they all connect us with, and this guy honked at me. This guy honked at me right there. I wasn't doing anything, not even near them, and they're honking at me. The stalking is now people honking at me. I've never had that. And I've never had people follow me with brights, and I've never had people drive around me and flip me off. So these people are out for my blood. I mean, they're out to flip me off. They want somebody. They're equating me with what happened. That's what's happening, y'all. They are equating me with what happened, even though I'm sitting there and preaching peace about it, and I'm just a target individual, like a totally different target individual, and I haven't done any violence and don't plan on it. They are punishing me. I am a whipping boy in this city now because of what that man did, and I'm showing y'all on tape. I'm showing y'all on tape. I'm showing you evidence. Evidence of why you don't go out there and do violence, because they will use it against us. They will use it against us. Plus, it's wrong anyway. I mean, it's wrong on so many levels. This is the craziest I've ever seen it. And I will go ahead and I will release this video. I want to show the consequences of this. Just in my situation, this is just my one targeting situation, and I live in the same city. I've never seen it like this. They're not equating anything about these directed energy weapons or anything like that. They are not connecting any kind of dots on what's true and what's the right thing to do here. These DHS fusion centers aren't, and the people in the shadows using the directed energy weapons, my main organizer, is just using it to hurt me more and to get people around me using weapons on me more. Y'all see, I mean, you see it. You see it. It's right here on this video. And I don't lie to you guys. I don't lie to you guys. I saw it coming. You know, I felt it building up. The day of, I didn't get harassed by any police or anything like that. But I saw it coming the day after. I watched it ramping up. And now that it's kind of cycled out, the news is cycled out and stuff like that, these people working for DHS Fusion Centers are connecting any target individual with actions like that. This is what violence does. It creates more insanity and more violence. So I'm getting it on video, guys. I'm not just telling you, I'm not just preaching to y'all, you know, that violence is the wrong way to go about this, because that's what these people are who are doing this to us. They are violent and insane, and we can't become like them. We cannot become like them, because then it's just full-scale insanity. And I'm showing you on tape. So I'm proving it on tape. I'm not in a very good mood. You know, it's hard for me to joke around, because to see this, you know, I'm not connected with that guy at all. I'm not connected with his actions. I reported them because I'm a target individual. But you know, it's like my family and me are in more danger because of what he did. So I've seen a lot of TIs. They feel sorry for him, and they're like, you know, not glorifying him. I've actually heard some TIs glorify him. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, I mean, I know it's complicated, but that is not the thing to do. That is not the thing to do. And we do have a choice here. Like, you can go somewhere if you feel like you're out of control. You know, you can contact somebody in your city. You can get on those conference calls. You can work towards peace. Get defenses. Like, you can call somebody who knows about defenses. That is never the answer. Obama's right on that. I don't agree with him much about anything. I think he's a liar. But I agree with him on that violence from either side, violence to any police officers or violence of any kind is you know, not the right thing. Because it's made the city a lot more dangerous. And people are looking for somebody to take this out on. I mean, I don't blame them. They're innocent policemen, so I'm very confused as a TI right now. You know, innocent police were killed. You know, this guy, you know, went out and did violence, and he's a target individual, and I am super confused. I want to just keep peace. I want to bring awareness about this out, and this has just been awful. This has just been awful. I live in the city, so it's been awful. Like, from a personal target individual standpoint, it has affected my targeting. I want to let y'all know that. I just want to let y'all know that. I guess that's my point, if I'm making any point here. Violence breeds violence. Hatred breeds hatred. These violent acts on either side are going to cause more violence and confusion. It's never the answer. It's never the answer, guys. I agree with Obama on that. It's like violence against the police officer is never the solution. Violence against anyone is never the solution. Never. Never. I watch it every day. I watch it every day being targeted by these weapons. People in these DHS Fusion Centers just thinking they can do whatever they want to. These people are shining brights in my eyes after a night of the side of my head being kicked in by microwave weapons. It's so super dangerous and scary, and they have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea about the weapons. They have no idea about the weapons testing. They just see me. They just see me as a targeted individual, and they're angry, and they want to take it out on somebody. And so they're taking it out on me, while my you know, inner circle of attackers are kicking in my head even harder. It is insane, y'all. It's insane, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the video on. They're kind of hitting me in the throat, in the head still. I'm gonna head on over to Walmart and get some more thermal blankets and maybe get under my cop or two. I was kind of just using my thermal blankets on my mom's bed, and it's so ridiculous, man. I mean, there's a guy right above me. Like, I hear him pouring stuff in the pipes, and my toilets can barely flush. He's up there walking around, placing weapons, and I think there's another guy down the way who's like shooting them kind of under. And then it's like I'm talking to the manager at the condo, and she's like, you know, you need to get that note to keep your dog here, and you need to get her shots and everything. And it's like, I mean, they're bringing in brutal, like, microwave weapons into this condo, not getting caught for it, you know, slaughtering me in my sleep. And it's like, you know, people are living in this other reality where it's like, oh, you need to take care of that dog in there is the big issue in the condo. And they're like murderers and, you know, stalkers up in the condo, making money to torture innocent Americans. It's insane. Like, you know, last night I kind of threw up my hands. I was like, this is crazy. I mean, this is the craziest. And then we've got some chemtrails in the background here. Over there. I don't know if it's a chemtrail yet. My attackers using it. My inner circle of microwave weapon attackers are using it for all they can. I mean, they are just putting the pressure on. They're using it for all they can. And I'm sure they've edited some footage, some surveillance of me looking at those videos of the shooter just trying to kind of grasp what he was all about, so I could make a video about it, you know, telling people to use peaceful solutions, that this was the wrong way. But it's also dangerous because he was a part of this program, and it drives some people to desperate acts. So we've got to get that information out. We've got to connect this with the directed energy weapon program. You know, but these people in the DHS fusion centers and these people who are attacking you, they're going to use it, and the people in the DHS fusion centers are not going to connect it with the weapons. So that's why you have to be very, very careful. It's not like somebody coming at you with a gun where you can defend yourself and people see it. People see it and are like, oh, well, that guy had a gun and he was coming at you. You were justified. It's a lot more complicated than that, guys. We have to be a lot smarter. We have to be a lot smarter, because any kind of desperate act will be used against us. It'll be used against other TIs. Now, I'm showing it to you on tape. Like, I can say it all day long, but I'm showing it. You've seen these people, 2 cars that I've gotten on tape with their brights flashing. I'm just driving at a normal speed, and they drive around me, flipping me off. You know, they want revenge on somebody, and I'm that little vesicle, because I'm a target individual. I'm being watched by DHS fusion centers, so it will incite anger in these DHS fusion center people to be even more stupid and think that they can do even more bold stuff. It's bad all around. It's bad all around for everyone. And I wish I could have gotten to that guy. I think he did live in my city and he went to Dallas. I wish he would have contacted me. I wish I could have gotten to him and, like, given him some defenses and told him that protesting is actually very manly, not doing violence, because it's too complicated of a situation. It's not somebody running at you with a gun, and that is not the way to handle things. I'm saddened that I wasn't able to put my feelers out more, and somehow him contact me. I mean, I don't blame myself. I don't blame myself really, but I just wish it could have happened. I wish I could have gotten to him sooner and talked him down, talked him into some peaceful resolutions that actually, because we've got stuff that's peaceful, that's gonna work, and I could have shown him some of that instead of him going off